Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it entertain ya.
Got a head, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Got a head, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here, and live we are for yet another episode of CMV. And here we are for the Underground episode 8. Jumping straight into the action as we always do here in CMV, and tag team matchup to get us started this evening as Cool Hearts make their way towards the ring. Getting ready to take on what should be a big challenge, to say the least, and quite literally up against the Kings of the Kitchen here. And Cool Hearts, unfortunately, just last night on Shockwave, unable to win either Battle Royal matchup, which means missing out on the opportunity to go to Ascendance 12 and challenge Top Guns for the World Tag Team Championship. We now know it's going to be this next episode of Shockwave, Northern Lights versus Kings of the Kitchen in a number 1 contenders match, as Joey Bacon victorious in one of the Battle Royals, Sven Hammer winning the second. Big Quan came so close, man. Sven Hammer, of course, eliminated Quantum last. If Quantum would have won, then Kings of the Kitchen would have been named number 1 contenders right there. Bing, bang, boom. And they'd be going to Ascendance 12, but now they're going to have to get through Northern Lights. Next episode of Shockwave, so certainly hoping to pick up some more momentum here en route to that number 1 contenders match. And again, Cool Hearts with quite the mountain to climb, taking on Joey Bacon and Big Quan. Great night of action that we have to look forward to here on the Underground episode 8. Up next, we've got Alvarez set to take on the Ted. That should be a great matchup. A little bit of a hidden gem, perhaps. We've also got Sequence one-on-one with Ruby Rattel, and our main event as Alaric and Ben Stacy going to be up against Amity. But right now, indeed, Cool Hearts, Kings of the Kitchen, as we see Ace Bishop and Big Quan going to get things started. A spit in the hand and a big right hook. Back in the jaw of Bishop, takes it down. Imagine 300 plus pounds, man. Damn near 400 pounds if I had to guess. Into the pin, hoping to make it an easy peasy night, but no such luck for Big Quan. He wanted to get back to catering, man. Some of those bloody forest glizzies waiting for him. You got to imagine Northern Lights watching preparing for that #1 contenders matchup. Will they indeed get their rematch with Top Guns at Ascendance 12? If I'm Top Guns, man, if I'm either Jacob Wells or Justice Stone, I tell you, I am hoping Northern Lights wins that #1 contenders match, because I would not want to defend my championship against Kings of the Kitchen. A total of damn near a ton. Because you got Big Quan, who, again, got to be pushing 400 pounds. And then, of course, Joey Bacon is over 500 pounds. And well, also, Top Guns know they can beat Northern Lights. They did it at Homecoming to win the World Tag Team titles. However, they have never faced Kings of the Kitchen. Ace Bishop frustrated, not able to put Big Quan down there. Cool Hearts, though, coming off that win at Homecoming against Hellfire. They're still feeling good. And a win here would certainly keep them on track for a perhaps future Tag Team Championship opportunity post-Ascendance 12. Now we've got Greg Ward, El Perro. Great strategy to go after the knees of Big Quan. Tags Ace Bishop right back in, you know, as a bigger man. Speaking as a big man myself, look, I don't have the greatest knees in the world, right? You're not going to see me doing backflips and some acrobatic shit, okay? My knees, they've seen better days. And I'm sure, especially Big Quan and furthermore Joey Bacon, they probably don't have the greatest knees. So it's a pretty good strategy, I'd say, to try and take out them legs, them knees, that weak point. Ace Bishop gonna tag in El Perro. As Joey Bacon could easily tag himself in right now, but I guess he doesn't feel like it, as Ward's going to send him off the apron to the outside. Oh, and a big boot to Big Quan. Let's not forget Quantum, a former world champion. This would be a big notch in the belt for Cool Hearts to knock off Kings of the Kitchen, kicking off the Underground, Episode 8. Now some stomps to the hand. It is all Cool Hearts right now, and I'm loving the frequent tags. Big Quan needs to make a tag himself. Joey Bacon hasn't even been in the matchup yet. I'm sure Cool Hearts don't want to let that happen. They've done a good job isolating Big Quan. Look at this now to the top rope. All heart double boot stop, man. I'm surprised he didn't bounce right off Quan's belly and go flying through the roof of the building, but gets himself a pretty close 2 count there. Oh, and a Phoenix splash, springboard style. That's how you actually pronounce it. You know, everyone else has been wrong all these years. It's Phoenix splash. Oh, look at this. Bishop gonna try to take a shot at Joey Bacon and succeeds. Big Ham taking another tumble to the outside. As El Perro now, not the legal man. Looks like he's gonna try to get Big Quan back into the ring. Big Quan, though, counters the Irish whip. And now a Russian leg sweep. Floats over, right hand. Here's Bishop from behind, though, coming to the aid of his tag team partner. Count of 3 as Big Quan. Superman forearm smash. Trying to hype himself up again, though. If I were him, I'd try to get in the ring right now and tag in Joey Bacon. Big Quan's in bad shape at this point. Exactly what he's looking to do. Gets Ace Bishop back into the ring. Greg Ward is still incapacitated. Those right hands, man. Those big, meaty claws from Quantum. They are no joke. There goes Bishop into the corner. Finally, Quantum, who's been busted open. Looks like he's bleeding just above his right eyebrow. There's the tag at last. The 500-plus pound, 7-foot tall, Big Ham, Joey Bacon, who certainly went ham in that battle royal last night on Shockwave, man. Eliminated just about everyone else in the match, but the scissors kick from All Heart. Big Quan in to make the save. Not even a 1 count for Ace Bishop. But he ain't going to stop there. Bishop, we're going to get Big Boy into the corner, make the tag to El Perro. Or maybe not. What's he thinking here? Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Utilizing the corner there to hoist Joey Bacon up. Dragon Sleeper. Bacon tagging right back out. Well, he didn't help all that much. Whoa! A pseudo 24th punch! But broken up is the pin by Ace Bishop. Quantum not happy about that. You see on the shirt of Big Quan there, his Ascendance debut almost 10 years ago. And now Ascendance 12, he looks to walk in alongside Joey Bacon to challenge for the World Tag Team Championship. And Quantum, one of the most decorated tag team competitors in CMV history. Reverse STO lays him out, but quickly able to escape to the outside. Quantum, a 6-time tag team champion. Only one man has more tag team championship reigns than him, and that's Xander Slate, who has 8. Quantum, though, could be looking to make it 7. That's if he and Joey Bacon make it past Northern Lights. Next episode of Shockwave, almost losing this matchup. Broken up is the pin. Gonna eat a reverse STO. Ace Bishop tagged in. Things not looking too good right now with the Kings of the Kitchen. They might be the Kings of the Kitchen. Cool Hearts, though, looking to prove they are the Kings of the Ring. We're going to rule this tag team division. Damn. Punches and bunches by Quantum, who's going to drag El Perro into the ring. Not the legal man. Ace Bishop is. That's going to take care of Ward for the time being, though. Body splash misses. Big Quan, knife edge chop, nicely dodged from the kick to the midsection, not able to avoid that. Into the corner he goes, and up on the top. This does not end well. 3 punches sending Ace Bishop to the outside. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Joey Bacon helping out, throwing Bishop back into the ring, but Big Quan is too busy pandering to these fans here in attendance on the Underground. Now Greg Ward taken for a ride. What a landing, man. That took it all out of Big Quan as well, though. DDT, meanwhile, cracking the skull of Joey Bacon. These two guys got to focus on each other. It's Ace Bishop and Big Quan that are the legal competitors. Holy shit! Ace Bishop with a moonsault all the way slam, follows it up with a Uranagi. That might be it, guys. If he can get Quan back into the ring and he can pin him, I think it's game over here. But Bishop isn't done. Bishop isn't done. Oh my God! Double rotation moonsault! 1, 2! The big old belly of Quantum had to help him out there. Able to kick out. But now Greg Ward is in. Keeping up with the attack. Quantum gonna eat a knee. No! The only thing he eats is all the food and catering. He's got that bloody Forrest Glizzy on his mind. Tags in Joey Bacon. Bacon amped up. He's hungry. He's always hungry. Out onto the apron, he sends up, tries for a punch, but Ward responds with a forearm smash, hops back into the ring. Bacon is ready for him, though. Hoists him up. Slams him out of the corner like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have said chicken wing. Hopefully Joey Bacon didn't hear me. Tries for the pin, but only a 2 count. I don't have any chicken wings on me, Joey Bacon, please. I only have W. Deadlift, running power slam. Bacon. What is he thinking? Don't eat the turnbuckle, please. Like I said last night on Shockwave, those things are damn expensive, all right? You got to stop eating them. It's not food. Big Quan tag in. He goes right after Ace Bishop, just yeets him into the ring. Tags Joey Bacon back in. Greg Ward, the legal competitor here for Cool Hearts. looking like he's not too sure where he is right about now. Finally gets back into the ring. Ace Bishop is still sleeping on his feet here. Irish whip pulled back into a neck breaker. Well done by El Perro. Gonna try to take a shot at Quantum, but that was a mistake. Gets hung up to dry. And Bacon now gonna sit on the arm. 500 plus pounds. May have just dislocated the shoulder. Big meaty clothesline. The tag to Quantum. Bishop has finally woken up after being dazed for like a solid minute. Meanwhile, Big Quan, Irish whip, nope, reversed by El Perro. Back elbow takes down the former world champion, and Ward knows where he is, makes the tag to Bishop. Quantum has seen better days. And that doesn't mean he's any less of a competitor in that ring, as he is proving in this match. A big punch! And they're tagged to Bacon. And the longer this matchup goes, the more it's going to benefit Cool Hearts. It's already looking like Kings in the Kitchen are exhausted, man. They're running on fumes at this point. They're running on McDonald's grease. McDonald's Coca-Cola. Tag to Greg Ward. Bye-bye, Quantum. Maybe looking to take the count-out victory here. Tags Bishop back in. Joey Bacon barely able to get to his feet, but he does. Into the ring slowly but surely. Bishop is waiting for him. Whoa, Bacon! Well, obviously he was targeting Bishop and accidentally took out the ref. What the hell? Food coloring! Food coloring in the eyes! In the eyes of Ace Bishop! And the referee is down! She didn't see it! Joey Bacon with his patented food coloring takes out Ace Bishop! Well, maybe Joey Bacon did mean to take out the referee there. Because obviously if she would have seen that, it would have been a disqualification. Ace Bishop recovering, but more worried about Big Quan at ringside than the legal man. Joey Bacon in the ring. Bacon pulling Greg Ward into the ring. But here comes Ace Bishop. Kick to the gut. Oh no! 500 plus pounds! Down onto the chest of Ace Bishop. You don't get up from that. 1, 2, 3. Kings of the Kitchen scoring some great momentum for themselves. Heading into that #1 contenders match against Northern Lights. Next episode of Shockwave. Somebody check on Ace Bishop. Maybe get a shovel out here. We're going to have to scrape that kid off the canvas. And up next, guys, Alvarez prepares to go one-on-one with the 10. And like I said before, this could be a little bit of a hidden gem here. How great was it to see Alvarez return to CMV a couple of weeks ago. The crazy one. Former tag team champion. But guys, both of these men preparing to enter the Elimination Chamber at Purgatory in just a couple of weeks, because we already knew that Aaron Stone was set to defend his global championship in the main event, but a second Elimination Chamber match has been confirmed, as Leon Valente will be defending his Anarchy Championship inside the Devil's Domain. And Alvarez, one of his 5 challengers, So both of these guys hoping to pick up momentum en route to Purgatory. And for Alvarez, it will be his first time ever entering the haunting Elimination Chamber. I believe it's a first for Ted as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Ted has ever been in an Elimination Chamber match. I can't recall. I'm fairly certain this is going to be. Oh, okay, I'm getting word right now. Ted was in an Elimination Chamber match a couple of years ago at Purgatory. So, okay, he does have. I wasn't sure. I was split there. So Ted has been inside the chamber before. He knows exactly what to expect. But as Ted and every single other man and woman who has stepped foot in that chamber will tell you, it changed your career. Sometimes for the better. As Ted is hoping will be the case in just a couple of weeks. The Global Championship on the line, but it leaves you scarred permanently. If not physically, then mentally. But Ted, as well as Tracy James, willing to endure that if it means potentially walking into Ascendance 12 as Global Champion. Yes, Tracy James also in that chamber match. As is in the corner of the Ted here tonight. So it's pretty good odds for Ebony Man to be leaving Purgatory with the Global Championship. Here tonight, Ted has his hands full with Alvarez. And I think Alvarez would be the type to feel right at home inside of an Elimination Chamber. He should probably be locked up in some sort of structure like the Elimination Chamber, honestly. Tries to take to the air early on. Ted with an Irish whip. Nice counter, though. Indeed, Alvarez going to be joined by the likes of Bloody Justice, Ben Stacy, and a returning Brandon Ace. Yes, coming back this past episode of Octane. Haven't seen him since the end of last season, where he was beaten by Anthony Martin with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. A few months later, though, Brandon Ace back looking fantastic. Fantastic. Again, that's a dashing word right there. Write it down. Phenomenal and a fantastic put together. We don't got time to say both words, all right? It's just fantastic. Alvarez feeling good about himself right now, though. Big super kick attempt comes up short, and Ted makes him pay with that enziguri. Takes him up into the air, taken for a bit of a walk over to the ropes. Dropped chest first. Purgatory, the final stop on the road to Ascendance 12, coming up in just a couple of weeks. And then it's a straight shot, baby, to Poland, the show of shows, where we already have a couple of confirmed matchups. Of course, Celestia, the Queen of the Hill, will challenge Women's World Champion Beatrice Lotus. We also know that Andrew Briggs, winner of the King of the Hill match, will challenge whomever leaves the Elimination Chamber at Purgatory as Global Champion. Might be Tracy James, might be Ted. As Ted sends Alvarez back into the ring. Gonna join him. Alvarez eating that punch, fires back with one of his own. Ted now with a slap to the chest. Definitely with the upper hand here, but Alvarez refusing to back down. Shot for shot. Alvarez indeed multi-time tag team champion, has never held a singles championship here in CMV though. Whoa, what a knee from Ted! That could be lights out for Alvarez. One. Only a one count, but Ted is fired up here. Ted's feeling good. Winning that triple threat match. Last episode of Octane. Trick shot. Ted as fired up as it gets right here. Bad news for Alvarez. You know what comes next. T-E-D. 1, 2. But Ted frustrated as Alvarez able to kick out, but Tracy James at ringside says, hey man, stay focused. Stay on the attack. And that's exactly what Ted's gonna do. Shining Wizard from the former global champion. Alvarez bleeding now as Ted, wait a minute! Oh my God, tries for the flying TED, but Alvarez somehow able to see it coming. And now a springboard moonsault for the crazy one into the pin. One, but a 1 count only. Alvarez now taking off that top turnbuckle. Looking to get a little bit dirty here. Head to his feet, Alvarez. Irish whip gonna send him off the ropes. Half Nelson, that's vintage Alvarez. Ted is down, but so is Alvarez. As the referee has seen the exposed turnbuckle, Alvarez just trying to get back to his feet here. And now, Alvarez looking for the kill shot. Reverse STL, hang on. Koji clutch. Koji clutch is applied, but Ted able to escape. Stiff elbow to the side of Alvarez's head, forcing him to release the hold. Well done by Ted, but now up on the top. Kick to the arm, going to back Alvarez up. Ted with an Irish whip, countered though by the crazy one. Off the ropes he goes. Superman forearm smash. Wasting no time, Alvarez pushed back though by Ted, able to get to his feet quickly. And now rapid kicks to the face. Ted tries the same. Alvarez says, I don't think so. To the ropes. Body splash. Ted, though, knowing where he is, quickly able to escape to the outside, back into the ring. Within a blink of an eye, European uppercut to the back of the head, and Alvarez is down. Elbow drop to the inside of the knee. Ted feeding off the energy of this crowd here on the Underground. Episode 8, another elbow to the knee. Ted is loving it. This is Ted country. They are on their feet for the boy. Alvarez on the apron. Big shot. Trying to go for a perhaps slingshot maneuver, but decides against it. And now look at the power, but reverse. Ted with the roll-up. Ted gonna try to steal it. 1, 2, but a kick out by Alvarez. Ted is done playing around. Looking for a second. T-E-D. Uno, dos, tres, the Ted. Picking up another impressive win. Amity just continues to wreck shop. It has been an amazing few weeks for all of Amity, but especially the Ted. But even saying that, are he and Tracy James ready for the Elimination Chamber? I don't know if you could ever really truly be ready to enter the Elimination Chamber. But nonetheless, great win for the Ted. Oh boy, my friends, make sure you are strapped in, because this next matchup, there ain't gonna be no bread. There ain't gonna be no water. It is just pure meat. The hogs gonna be let loose here on the Underground. Killian Khan preparing to take on Yamashita. A rematch from a couple of months ago, where these two beat the absolute hell out of each other. Killian Khan victorious that outing. But it was a Great run for Killian Khan. None can deny that. In the gauntlet match at Homecoming, he was able to eliminate not only the Bloody Brick Chris Andrews, but also a returning Charlie Garfield before being eliminated himself by Rafael Hernandez. Now on the road to Ascendance 12, Killian Khan looking to continue to wreak havoc. What awaits the Khan at the show of shows? Now that he, well, won't be the one challenging Anthony Martin for the Intercontinental Championship, of course. That opportunity going to Marty Michaels. Yamashita was also a part of that gauntlet match at Homecoming, and he was also eliminated by Rafael Hernandez. Yamashita looking to compete at his very first ever Ascendance, live from Poland in just over a month. But much like Killian Khan, the road to Ascendance 12 not clear for Yamashita. Obviously, every single man and woman in CMV wants to be a part of the show of shows, wants to be a part of history. Now, let's not forget, the annual Slick B Memorial Battle Royal takes place at Ascendance 12. As 20 men compete in an over-the-top rope battle royal to honor the memory of the great Slick B. But here tonight is Killian Khan and Yamashita indeed. A big boy bash. I could watch these two go one-on-one every single night of the week, baby. They just explode out of their respective corners, man. They're ready to get it on here. Off the ropes goes Yamashita for a clothesline to take Khan off his feet. Let's go to come up next in our co-main event, guys, on the Underground. Sequence in action as she'll be one-on-one against Ruby Rattel of the Uncut Gems. And in our main event, we will see Alaric and Ben Stacy battling Amity. Khan now with the upper hand, a stomp to the big old bicep of Yamashita. He's going to quickly get to the outside, but straight back in. Killian Khan after the kick to the midsection and a clothesline. Yamashita so big, so beefy. Those thighs, man, they can crush a watermelon. Don't ask me how I know that. I may or may not have seen Yamashita do it before in a hotel room, all right? I won't clarify. Elbow drop across the chest. Two of them. How about three? Yamashita. Now a short arm clothesline. Uno. Dos. And Trace. All Yamashita right now as he has his way with Killian Khan. Absolutely all over the man right now, but there you go. One kick to the side of the head is all it takes. A lot of people, I think, like to take a look at Killian Khan and really just pay attention to his immense power, which certainly is Killian Khan's greatest asset. Don't get me wrong, but you know, they like to say big, meaty men like Killian Khan, they're maybe not the brightest. I'll tell you what, Killian Khan, he's not only got the brawn, he's got the brain too. That's a dangerous combination. So smart in that ring. Lets out a roar. Might be time to put Yamashita away already. Big back elbow from the Khan. Gonna try to maybe go for that huge sit-out powerbomb. Yamashita knows him too well, though. Kick to the gut, countered by Khan. Back and forth in between these two. Pulled back into an elbow. Quick pin attempt by Yama. Only one count. Yamashita gonna stop Khan from getting to his feet. Oh, there's a punch to the midsection. Killian Khan with a power bomb from over the shoulder. Stacks him up. Only a one count. Killian again, I believe, going for that sit-out powerbomb. German suplex from Yamashita. Bridge to pin. Gets only a one count himself. And Killian Khan says, get me the hell out of here. He's able to escape to the outside, but wait a minute. Yamashita suicide dive. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not an earthquake. That was Yamashita flying through the air. So whatever he tried for there to follow it up, reversed by Khan. Now both men back into the ring. Yamashita. Wait a minute. The sit-out powerbomb. Well, he didn't sit out, but a powerbomb nonetheless of his own. Trying to best Khan at his own game, but produces only a 2 count. Look, if you're going to dish out power bombs the way that Killian Khan does, you got to be able to take them as well. And Killian Khan most certainly did there, but Yamashita is still on him like peanut butter on jelly, baby. Lefts and rights and busted open now is the Khan as Yamashita drops a knee. Now some repeated stomps to the chest. Yamashita taking just a couple of seconds to appreciate these fans here in attendance rallying behind him. A man of the people if ever there was one. Irish whipping off the ropes he goes. Discus clothesline. Killian Khan's got to do something and quickly, man. Back into the full mount left. Right, raining down like lightning and thunder. This is bad for Killian Khan. Yamashita gonna go for another kick to the gut. You, brother! Double axe handle. Killian Khan telling him what's what. Wants him in the corner. Up on top. And if I know Killian Khan, I know what he's looking for. That avalanche powerbomb. But Yamashita, he's felt it before. He wants none of it. That's what beat him last time these two went one-on-one. Another powerbomb from over the shoulder. And now it's Yamashita who's forced to momentarily retreat to the outside, but Killian Khan sticking on him like white on rice, saying, where do you think you're going, brother? Spins him around with that right hook. Shin breaker into a back suplex. Yamashita trying to get him back into the ring, but Killian Khan with a knee to the midsection, just going to throw him off to the side. Tries for a headbutt, but all he got was a face full of floor. Fisherman suplex sends him overhead. Trying to get him back into the ring. And he does. The referee going to want to stay out of the way. Last thing he needs is getting caught between these two. Yamashita slap across the face and into a bear hug. Imagine Killian Khan just squeezing you with all of his might. Oh, I've imagined it before. Clothesline from Yamashita. Absolutely astonishing every time I see him take to the air. Into the pin, though. Could that be enough to get the win here? Yes! Yamashita picking up a big-time win here on the Underground. Tying things up between he and Killian Khan. And I'll tell you what, I for one am here for a rubber match at some point. But for tonight, Yamashita going to celebrate this big-time win on the road to Ascendance 12. now, my friends, it is into our co-main event we go here on the Underground Episode 8. Again, our main event up next, Alaric and Ben Stacy taking on Amity. But first, Sequence set to go one-on-one with Ruby Rattel of the Uncut Gems. And this matchup coming our way, guys, after a few weeks ago, both these women were a part of one of the Queen of the Hill Battle Royal qualifiers. And in that matchup, Sequence utilized a pair of brass knuckles she must have borrowed from Samantha Mosset to knock out Ruby Rattel, which led to Rattel getting eliminated. So Rattel actually requested this matchup here, saying her jaw has been sore ever since. She wants a little bit of payback. Gonna make sure Sequence is the one leaving this matchup with a sore jaw and then some. No doubt, though, hard not to be impressed with Sequence since her arrival here in CMV a little over a month ago or so. Picking up a lot of wins. Maybe spending a little bit too much time with Big Quan and catering, though. Hopefully she wasn't eating some of them Bloody Forest glizzies earlier tonight with the Kings of the Kitchen. I'll tell you what, I've had a couple of those. Those things don't always sit right with me, you know what I mean? I don't know what they use to cook those things in the Bloody Forest. But this is Ruby Rattel of the Uncut Gems. Alexia Diamond going to be in her corner. Hopefully going to make sure that Sequence doesn't try anything like she did in that Battle Royal. Like utilize that pair of brass knuckles. Of course, we saw the Uncut Gems in Puerto Rico, a part of Ferocity, challenging for the Women's Tag Team Championship, but unfortunately they were not the ones to leave San Juan with the gold. It was the Undisputed Elite crowned the new Tag Team Champions. We'll be seeing them kick off their reign this upcoming episode of Octane. But right now it is Sequence, Ruby Rattel, one-on-one. And again, hopefully Ruby Rattel is weary of Sequence and her shenanigans. She attempts to utilize that pair of brass knuckles. Again, honestly, the referee probably should have frisked her just to be safe. What the hell is Ruby doing here? Dragging Sequence over the top rope. Damn! Smashing her face straight down onto the mat. Yeah, like I said, Rattel's been pissed off ever since that Battle Royal. Said she had to go to the dentist, have some work done. That shot with the brass knuckles really jacked her up. Says that her jaw is still sore. Into the corner goes Sequence. Ruby Rattel ramming her face first off that top turnbuckle. It's been all Ruby Rattel so far. Beautiful disaster kick from out of the corner. Rattel is amped. The former women's world champion soccer ball kick. Looking to score a big old goal here tonight. Sequence finally showing a little bit of life. Some elbows to the midsection. But now she goes for an Irish whip reversed by Ruby Rattel. Off the rope she goes. Super kick, man. Just narrowly avoided it. But by the skin of her teeth right there. Woo! Alexia Diamond watching on from ringside. With Ascendance 12 upon us, just a little over a month away. I'm sure that the Uncut Gems, along with every other tag team in the women's division, wanting to be the ones to potentially challenge the Undisputed Elite for the Tag Team Championship gold at the Show of Shows. And even though Rattel consumed by an eagerness to get a little bit of payback against Sequence here tonight, she's got to know a win will go a long way, and she and Alexia Diamond potentially being the ones to have that opportunity. Wins matter more than ever, man. On the road to Ascendance. Sequence throwing Raquel to the outside. Alexia Diamond backing up. She's not sure what the hell's going on. Oh my God! Through the ropes, tornado DDT, and Sequence talking a little bit of shit. I think she deserves to after a move like that. And these fans are correct. This is awesome. Sequence now going to send her back into the ring. Sequence is going to prove she don't need a pair of brass knucks to knock out Ruby Raquel. She's getting awfully close to Alexia Diamond there. Diamond's got to restrain herself. Doesn't want to get her tag team partner disqualified. Sequence has the arm now. Knee to the face. Well, good night, Ruby Raquel. 1, 2. Wow, big time kick out. Sequence pissed off, but I don't think she's done. Ruby Raquel, however, coming back to the light with some kicks to the back of the leg. Spins her around, unpretty her into the pin. 1, 2, but a kick out by Sequence. And these fans loving our co-main event. This has been a hell of a matchup. Well, that discus forearm smash nowhere near connecting, and Sequence easily able to capitalize. Hangman's neckbreaker into a clothesline, and another. How about a calf kick for you? Hook of the leg by Sequence. Is that enough? 1, 2. Damn near, but not quite. Sequence going to the top, and that's perfect positioning. Couldn't ask for any better positioning. Moonsault, but Ruby Raquel gets out of the way. With about a millisecond to spare there. Saves herself from getting flattened. Now out of the full mouth stomp to the gut. Ruby Raquel. Chop to the chest. Natural selection. The somersault cutter, but both women are down. Ruby throwing her arm over the chest of Sequence. 1, 2. But it's not enough, man. What the hell? Ruby Raquel exhausted, but look at Sequence. Very smart move. Rolling to the outside, avoiding potentially getting pinned again. Sequence saying, get that shit out of here. Runs down Ruby Raquel. Stabbing blows to the gut. I could crack a rib, man. Had you gasping for air like a fish out of water. Back into the ring. Sequence with Ruby Raquel right behind her. Sequence taking off that top turnbuckle. Raquel, though, from behind. The knee to the face. And a kick to the back for good measure. As Ruby from the corner lines up her shot. Enziguri. Decapitate him. 1, 2, 3, and Ruby Raquel with a measure of payback against Sequence here tonight. Great win for Ruby Raquel and for the Uncut Gems overall. I guess the lesson here is don't get on the bad side of Ruby Raquel. You're going to live to regret it. Main event time, and whoa, wait a minute! Pest Control! Lance Martini and Daily Verbuggin have just attacked Amity from behind as they were making their way to the ring for our main event tag team matchup. Ben Stacy and Alaric, as you can see, already in the ring. And Pest Control, pardon the pun here, have certainly been pests for Amity over these last few weeks. It looks like Amity still wants to continue with the matchup, though. They're telling the ref, we ain't going nowhere. Ring the bell So here we go. Main event is on, but well, Amity obviously at a huge disadvantage now. And Ben Stacy, no qualms, taking advantage of a hurt JT Moss. Looks like Lance Martini and Daily Verbuggin annoyed with the fact that their debut in CMV sullied by Amity a couple of weeks ago here on the Underground, as JT Moss was able to knock off Daily Verbuggin, and then well, we saw Pest Control actually attack Amity's scheduled opponents last episode of Octane to take their place in a tag team matchup, and Amity again was able to defeat them. But Pest Control might need to Amity might need to call some Pest Control of their own to get rid of them too. Alaric now tagged in as JT Moss with an Irish whip into the corner. Gotta respect Amity for deciding to go ahead with this matchup, though. Very easily could have decided, hell no, live to fight another day, but that's not how Amity rolls. And Amity has been on this huge roll of these last 2 weeks, like we talked about earlier after the Ted's win against Alvarez. Their momentum at an all-time high heading into Purgatory and Descendants 12. The tag is made to B-Man. I'm going to do what he does best. Fly! Takes out Alaric and follows it up with a standing shooting star press middle of the ring. Let's not forget that both Ben Stacy and Alaric scheduled to be a part of the Elimination Chamber matches at Purgatory in just a couple of weeks. Alaric, of course, in the main event Global Championship Elimination Chamber, while Ben Stacy will be a part of the Anarchy Championship Elimination Chamber match. Could see the both of them heading into Ascendance 12 with championship gold. As B-Man off the ropes, big clothesline to the back of the head. That's a innovative springboard maneuver I don't think I've really ever seen before. Springboard Enzu Lariat. Alaric, who says Ben Stacy is just the first of what will be many to rally around his cause to make wrestling pure again, to eliminate the likes of a B-Man who sullies the reputation of this sport with his silly antics and his high flying. Tag to Ben Stacy, some teamwork here between these two, double back body drop. Young Ben Stacy gonna try to go to the ropes. B-Man though able to catch him. Ripcord Russian leg sweep. Ben Stacy just gets right back up though, man. Took that one on the chin. Tanahashi clothesline rolls through for a drop kick to the side of the head. Pest Control probably now in the back. Watching this one. Smug smiles. They're set for action though this upcoming episode of Octane. They'll be taking on Amar Ray Rivers and Joseph Santos. Maybe they should be focusing on their own matchup while worrying about what Amity has going on. Detonation kick incoming. Ringing the bell of Ben Stacy. The Doctor gonna escape to the outside as B-Man makes the tag to JT Moss. And JT, well, he went a little bit too far, though. Dodged straight over Ben Stacy. Luckily, he didn't ram himself headfirst into the brick wall. Alaric gonna throw him back into the ring as Ben Stacy takes care of B-Man. Side headlock. Into the drop toe hold. Ben Stacy, one of the greatest technical wrestlers in all of CMV today, trained by Jay Young, who was trained by Hall of Famer Dave Turner. And a lot of respects, Ben Stacy is a pseudo third generation superstar. Ben Stacy, the Diamond Driver, takes down B-Man. One, but broken up just before the count of 2 by JT Moss. However, B-Man ain't out of the woods yet. Ben Stacy. The ripcord flatliner. 1, 2. A little bit of hesitation there from the referee. I don't know what that was about, but it may have been what cost Ben Stacy there, 2.999, but he immediately tags Alaric in. See if Alaric can finish off B-Man, who is definitely hurting right now. Alaric, that's exactly what he's looking to do. But B-Man kicks to the back of the leg. Kick to the gut from Alaric. Looks to take him for a walk, but B-Man not backing down. Clothesline goes right over Alaric's head. Counters the Irish whip into the corner. Big right hook from B-Man, and another. Got a hold of Alaric's arm. B-Man, the rest of Ebony, they might be goofy. They might like to have a good time. They might take a lot of things lightly. But in that ring, they are no joke. And that's something Alaric is learning firsthand here at our main event. JT Moss, some big shots to the chest of Alaric. Focusing in on that arm. The submission senpai. Hammerlock, Northern Light suplex. 1, 2, but broken up by Ben Stacy. JT Moss distracted for a moment, but knows that he has to stay focused on someone like Alaric, and here's why. Slipped up for a millisecond, Alaric takes control. Maybe not for long though. Submission senpai going for his knee bar, I think. Alaric saw it coming. Punches to the midsection, but a kick. Back and forth, whoa, running elbow. The tag to B-Man, but the tag also made to Ben Stacy. Double axe handle chops down the B. Double boot stomp to the extended arm. Little cheap shot for JT Moss, because why not, I guess. Oh, but he pays the price. Kick to the head from B-Man. Gonna send Ben Stacy right into Alaric. Drop kick sends him back into the outside. B-Man with a shot to Alaric. Two of them. Tries for the drop kick, but Alaric says, I don't think so. B-Man tearing a page out of Ben Stacy's playbook, but Stacy, speaking of, back into the ring. Springboard moonsault, B-Man to the outside. Stacy to the top, but decides instead to go after JT Moss. Alaric just starting to come to. Stacy guillotined by Moss. This gives B-Man the time he needs to get back into the ring. Irish whip pulls him back into a European uppercut. Ben Stacy. Headbutt. Out onto the apron. Gets to the top rope. B-Man crawling into the corner. Can he make the tag? No. Stacy stops him dead in his tracks with that elbow. Grabs the arm of B-Man. We're going to get him in a hammerlock, but B-Man, one punch, a second punch, and a third. He's free. Goes to the ropes. Handspring back elbow. Stacy is groggy, but still able to shoot off that kick. Great combination. Ends with the spinning roundhouse kick. Stacy momentarily on the outside, trying to recover. Makes the tag to Alaric. Double axe handle keeping B-Man grounded. Alaric with the pin attempt here. Forearm to the face. 1, 2, 3, and that's enough. Ben Stacy and Alaric scoring a big win here in the main event of the Underground, but, well, you certainly got to give the assist to Pest Control, who attacked Amity before the match began, but nonetheless, a win's a win, and great momentum for both of these men heading into Purgatory.